Today, April 8th, marks a sad day. Today, Nintendo fans from all over the world are mourning a loss of what I consider to be a very underrated era of Nintendo. Right, mourning a loss might be a stretch, but anyway, I was obviously referring to the fact that as of today, the Wii U and 3DS servers have officially shut down. Which means that all online services won't work anymore, and therefore many games have lost huge parts of their gameplay and content. It is quite unfortunate, but its inevitable end was getting more evident after the closure of the eShops on both consoles last year. Obviously there will be ways to play online and get online services through some tomfoolery, but the fact that Nintendo has ended their service for these consoles truly marks an end of an era. When I look back at these consoles, I think of nothing else but joy, the great memories I've made, and the amazing games I've got to experience. I have met my best friends because of Minecraft Wii U edition. Yes, I know, it's crazy. Speaking of, I feel like the Wii U in general got neglected way too much by both the player base as well as Nintendo themselves. Kinda understandable regarding the sales. The Wii U has one of the most unique games ever and introduced us to so many great characters. Yes, the Wii U did not sell well due to poor advertisement and a clunky controller layout, but the Wii U had some banger games. Just look at the amount of Wii U games that got a direct port to the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo knew these games were great and wanted more people to experience them, so they ported them to the better selling console, obviously. Also, we got Splatoon, one of the successful titles on the Wii U and one of the better selling games as of today on the Nintendo Switch. We wouldn't have something like Splatoon if it wasn't for the Wii U. The Wii U exclusive library may not have been that impressive, but the fact that I can play Wii games on it as well makes for an incredible console. Because I think that the Wii has one of the best gaming libraries out there. It's just unfortunate that this console got neglected way too much by the masses. Because if you look back, there are still some games out there that I think are still worth picking up today. You got games like Twilight Princess, Nintendo Land, Paper Mario Color Splash, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and even the Mario Kart we still play today originated on this console. If I have to look back at my experiences on the Wii U, there's one game that really sticks out, and that was Mario Maker. It was genuinely one of the best games I've played on that console, because building levels was so incredibly fun. It worked so well together with the gamepad. I remember just building a shit ton of levels that I never really uploaded. The gamepad itself was a clunky and confusing controller, but it allowed for some great and unique games, and acts as a great dust collector as well. Most Wii U games were designed with the gamepad in mind, and when some of these games got ported or got a remake or sequel on the Switch, they didn't work as well, or a lot of cool features were scrapped. The gamepad for the most part acted as a bottom screen of a DS. That's why many games also got a release on the 3DS. Speaking of, the 3DS, unlike the Wii U, has one of the best libraries of games ever, especially considering it's handheld. There are so many amazing games on this tiny device. Where do I even start? Some of my favorites were Mario & Luigi Dream Team, Kirby Planet Robobot, Kid Icarus Uprising, and obviously Tomodachi Life. But this system has games for everyone. If you like more simpler games, try something like Tomodachi Life or Pilot Wings. Maybe you like platforming, try New Super Mario Bros. 2 or Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. There are a shit ton of Pokemon games as well, both mainline as well as spin-offs. Do you happen to like RPGs? Then you are in heaven. There are so many RPGs on here. You got like 6 Fire Emblem games, Xenoblade Chronicles if you have a new version of a 3DS, Bravely Default, Fantasy Life, and go on and on and on. Personally, I would highly recommend Radiant Historia myself. I consider it one of my favorite games of all time. It's really good. And I haven't even scratched the surface. There are so many more games. And that's not even all about the 3DS. The 3DS has one of my favorite things a video game console can offer to you. Customization. You can change your wallpaper on the 3DS. Most of the time this comes with new menu music, and sometimes the wallpaper moves as well. Yes, most of the time they cost money, but the option to change it is there at least. There's also the badge arcade that lets you collect badges you can place on your menu screen. These small yet big changes in customization make the system much more personal and therefore hold so much more value to me. It's sad to see that features like these have not returned yet. Stuff like Wii U chat, basically Nintendo Skype or something, is crazy nostalgic to me. Or the amount of people I've met with Street Pass, Street Pass Plaza, and the minigames I've played is something that will stick to me for a long time. It is stuff like that that gave these consoles life. And unfortunately, it's something that Nintendo lacked in the last couple of years. Of course, with the modding scene, the Wii U and 3DS will never truly die, but the fact that the service will shut down truly marks the end of my childhood, the end of my peak gaming experience with memories I will never forget. To be able to have experienced these consoles at their peak has truly been an honor.